Wait, are we on camera too?
Oh, damn right we are.
Oh, nice.
Do you think I would look this hot if we went? I mean, come on here. He's like, look at these slobs. Are we on camera? We're on camera. Welcome to the block party. My name is Seth Kushner. I am here with the official Lightning good luck charm, hype man, the reason for the season.
Let's get it.
All the anthems for the Lightning. They got the new one, Thunder and Lightning.
Yeah.
Vo Williams, welcome to the block party.
Hey, thanks for having me, man. It's good to be with you again. Yeah.
Yeah, we've had Vo on the chirp, I think, a couple of times, and now this is the first time in person. So I got to ask you, this is the day of Game 4. Lightning have you here. What's going on? What do they have you up to today doing behind the scenes?
Well, we just filmed the video for the pregame show for Thunder and Lightning, which is insane.
Like a full-on video, or you just got the crowd hyped up?
No, a video.
Oh, really?
Yeah, full-on video for the pregame show. And now, I've been coming back to hit them with some of the live version of it, just to be a part of that energy and give them that different, in-person feel. So,
all right, now I gotta get right into this because we were talking about this right before we went on, and I go, hold on, just start the podcast. I said, Vo, I'm not gonna talk to you about the power play, and you're like, no, we could talk about it. You told us last year before we interviewed you, you're like, let's not talk too much hockey, because it was new. And I was like, no problem. That's not that. And now you're like, let's talk about it. And I asked you who your favorite player is. You said definitely not Braden Point.
Oh, no. Yeah, right. I didn't say that.
But listen, the way that you were going off about Nick Paul and Ross Colton, please. I love that passion because I think that you were still learning this all last year.
No. I mean, I've always been a huge fan. I mean, my first games were back in the Thunderdome. My dad took me to my first hockey game growing up here in the area.
Because you're from like Sarasota or like that?
Yeah, Sarasota, and I also lived in Tampa before I moved to LA. So I mean, I'm a huge fan. I just, I'm a big believer in there's no I in team. One team, one goal, one power, one force, one fist. So, I try to stay away from mentioning who my favorite players are in the moment because, really the Tampa Bay Lightning, man, it's like an anthology series. Every single game, you're going to have somebody who is the star player who steps up and makes great plays happen, makes history happen. We've had Corey Perry in the last 3 games, scoring the first goal and things like that. Palotsman showing up, and so it's like dude,
we got to get you on TNT, man. You're better than Biz. I mean, this is some good. I like this breaking it down.
Well, yeah, no, dude. I'm a hardcore Lightning fan, and I used to play hockey as a kid, but
what the heck?
obviously,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I did. I used to play hockey as a kid. I remember when they built Ellington. I played at the league over there also, and so I've been a huge fan. I just try to stay away from saying who my favorite player is because literally it's everybody and it always changes. You know what I'm saying? So
I think all of our favorite player, prisoner of the moment right now. It's like whoever's doing well. But I mean, like, who are you feeling? And I asked you about Braden Point because I'm gonna
heal up Braden Point, by the way. Heal up, man.
Yeah. Your Instagram feed is in my head from last year because I'm jealous because you got a picture with Braden Point right after they won the cup. Yeah. So that's why I was asking.
Oh, dude, that guy he's so awesome, man. He's just a light, and he's just a great guy. And, you feel his energy right away, man. He's such a humble and just like gentle dude, but obviously a beast on the ice. He graced me with a picture in some time, man. And it was really cool. It's cool to be back there anyways, right after we won the Stanley Cup. To be in the locker room was insane.
So what have you been, we're going to get, all right, let's talk about last year. Okay. All right. Yeah. So you did this. You were doing some anthems for the Lightning. We had you at probably, I don't know, every game it seemed like. Right? They had you perform it up and down the steps, up on the roof. It was outside.
I wasn't going to miss it for the world, man.
They got Vo all over the place. And so if you guys don't know, Vo was also doing stuff for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, yeah.
Who at the time... They were in the playoffs. They made it to the NBA Finals.
Yes.
Spoiler alert, they won the championship too. So Vo is hooked up with the Tampa Bay Lightning and the Milwaukee Bucks, essentially they're playing around the same time, I think.
Yeah, it was interesting because, we were going into the playoffs at the same time, and that journey led us into the finals over in Milwaukee as well. There wasn't too much overlap in that the finals weren't happening at the same time. When we finished the finals here, I was able to, celebrate with everybody here and then ship out to Milwaukee to close out those finals.
Like fast though, I feel like.
Yeah, it was like I literally left Tampa and went straight to the NBA finals last year. and you know, we went through that whole process and you know, fortunately able to pull out the victory over the Suns and celebrate there as well. So yeah, back to back, man, champion music.
What was that like? Because did you perform out there? I feel like I saw some pictures like Dear District. I mean, it's kind of like the way they take over Thunder Alley out in Milwaukee. They love their team. Yeah. And I remember you Instagramming about like just that energy. I mean, what did you draw from that?
Man, you know, the energy is similar in that it's just two passionate markets about their teams. And you know, Milwaukee and Tampa, man, they're very similar in that they love their squad. They love that logo. So you know, out there was a little bit different in that I think there was maybe 60,000 people out there. And the Deer District is set up different than Thunder Alley, though.
Okay.
Deer District is really like, you know, there used to be a building right there that they actually, I think they're going to be building something new there. But for the moment, it's just this massive, huge arena-sized lot that fans were able to come out. They set up a festival-level stage and had me performing during the halftime out there for about 60,000 people or so, 20,000 on the inside for the intro. So I did the same thing. I opened the game with a live version of my song, which, you know, which is always better than running the audio. It's like having me there doing the live inflection is just like a different. Oh, yeah. I'm right there. You know, I'm on the mic. Let's go. You know what I mean? It's just like
you're there. You're there. Why not do it? You know?
Yeah. It's very different. And you know, we're able to be there and lead that, and then in the halftime went out into the Deer District with everybody who's watching it like they would in Thunder Alley. And I did a 10-minute set, just, you know, with just music. And yeah, so we did that 3 times. And I performed at Summerfest out there for the music festival. That was really huge too. Got to open for Shaquille O'Neal. You know, he's doing the DJ thing. So
oh, really? Shaq's a really DJ now?
Yeah, man. And dude, he's a massive EDM DJ. You know what's crazy is like it's some people who don't follow that part of his career, don't know that. But man, he brings the people out. It was packed. I mean, it was a sea of people. You would think Kanye was performing. It was nuts.
No, Shaq's been. I mean, he did he was in Fushnikins back in the day.
Yeah.
Like
He's musical.
Shaq's he's always been about music. So, but I mean, Vo, you know what's going on. Like how many people got to do what you did last year by hooking up? Like you got a picture with the I don't know what's it called, the Naismith. What's the trophy in the
the Larry O'Brien.
Larry O'Brien, right? And the Stanley Cup. Yeah. Boom. I mean, like, which trophy's better, by the way?
Definitely the Stanley Cup.
Right.
It's bigger.
Yeah. What do you do with the Larry O'Brien? It's like you can just hold it up.
You know, the Larry O'Brien is actually really light. A guy brings it out. He's got the gloves. He's walking around with it. And he put it in my hands. I thought it was going to be like a ton. And it was like, oh, this is kind of like, I think it's because it's hollow, but.
They just put it in your hands right away?
Well, I mean, when I got to the game, just before the performance, I told them like, hey, the first time I got to hold it was right after we won.
Yeah.
I was on the court and celebrating with everybody, and they were passing it around. It was, Giannis was there, Bobby Porter, everybody was there. And I got to touch it then, but then I never got to take a picture with it. And so yeah, after that was this year. That was beginning of this regular season. The opening day for Milwaukee Bucks, 2021. I got to hold it again just before the performance and take some pics. But yeah, Stanley Cup to me is like just by design is like. It's so
for
much
the people, sicker. Right? It's for the people.
Yeah. I mean, I do. And shout out to Pat Maroon, by the way, man. Him and Coach Coop, man, like they really were championing after we won the Stanley Cup. And I snuck back into the locker room to celebrate with everybody. Everybody was in line, you know, taking drinks out of the cup. You know, it's like a big celebration, obviously, right? And shout out to Coach Coop. He said, "Vo, come up here, man." And Pat held the cup for me and you know just start pouring drink in my face.
So what? So like, Coach Cooper,
shout out to him for that.
Coach Coop called you from the back of the line and goes, "Come on up here."
Yeah, I was just trying to sneak in, you know. Like Forrest Gump, like trying to hide in the room.
It's so funny because I know know the picture. It's like you're being knighted. You're on a knee. And they're pouring it. And I was very jealous of that too.
Yeah.
And you talk about it's very casual. And I mean, for people that are NBA and hockey fans, you're like, yeah, I'm on the floor with Giannis, like Middleton, like no big deal. Then you're in the locker room drinking out of the cup with Maroon, the 3 times.
Shout out to Maroon for that, man.
And Coach Cooper's a man. And then you took a picture with Braden Point. I mean, this is like, did you ever just were you able to take a step back at all during that? During that and go like, this is, because I was telling JP every night, I go, no, you're the only person right now, I think, going back and forth between the Bucks and the Lightning, the champions.
Oh yeah. It was so wild. I mean, I'm always trying to move forward. Like my philosophy is actually a lot like I think how Coach Cooper approaches the game, which is, let's just win this game, put that behind us and let's win this game, put that behind us, let's win this game. So, I will always cherish and appreciate those moments and hold them in my heart, man. It's like history for me. And I try to remember those experiences when I'm having tough days, getting out of bed, or if I'm struggling with something, I try to remember, this is where you've been, this is who you are, get up and make it happen, especially when the imposter syndrome sinks in, I try to remember who I am and look at those pictures. But for the most part, I'm already moving on to the next piece of history, and hopefully that'll be us taking more pics with the Stanley Cup.
There
again.
We go.
You know what I'm saying?
So what opportunities? I mean, you're in front of a ton of people every single night. I mean, especially during it was COVID, maybe nearing the end of that wave last year. What opportunities kind of came from that? Anything from that came your way that you're able to do because of?
What's been interesting is because John Franzone here, who has really been the champion, him and Stephen Fry, who've really been the champions of like putting me out there in the arena before the games.
Great dudes, by the way. I know the average fan might not know, but these are some
hardworking.
Yeah, they're my God, these guys are like Hall of Famers at like producing stuff for the game.
Oh my goodness, the best in the business. And what's funny is everywhere I go, everybody knows them. Everybody knows who they are. And it doesn't matter the sport. So it's just a testament to what we have here in Tampa. But shout out to them because they've been really championing, showing the fans who I am and showing, that I'm here with Bolt Nation and putting my face up on that screen, especially as a black guy in hockey. Let's be real and talk about it, So it's just incredible the barriers that they're breaking down and the bravery and the courage that they have to do this. And what we're ending up with is something big and historical, something colossal. And the opportunities that have come out of that is that it's given people context. They've been able to see what I look like live against, running my audio track, which is incredible. But, after some of the risks that we took here, just throwing me out there in front of all the fans, everybody else is like, man, we got to bring this guy. This guy's way better live.
Were you apprehensive about, when you say getting thrown out there in front of the fans? I mean, you're just talking about like as a black man, you're, being an artist, like getting thrown out there. Was that, I wouldn't think of like, we got great fans, we're not.
Do.
Yeah.
We do.
I mean, I wouldn't worry about that. Obviously I'm not in your position. Did you
what? I never thought, I'm from here. So I never felt like, I know the community. I know the heart of the community.
Right. They're not going to throw stuff at you, but you were just you've got the thoughts.
In my mind, I'm thinking, hockey and for the most part, what people even outside of this market associate hockey and diversity. And that's what I love about the Lightning, man. And also shout out to Bauer. Bauer's, they've been really cool. I've been talking to them about some stuff. They even sent me a few things. Everybody is really working to.
What do you got? Goalie pads at home? What do you mean they sent you some things? What do you got?
No, they sent me some fly gear. Actually, man, I should have wore it, but they sent me like some hoodies. They sent me some beanies, some fly stuff. But Tampa and a lot of other markets. I feel like the NHL in general has just been really big about making sure that people know hockey is for everybody.
Absolutely.
And it's good for hockey because there's so many champions, there's so many legends that exist in some of these other demographics that may feel like, man, I can't, maybe hockey is not for me, I don't belong there. But I think it's just a testament to how we get down here in Tampa Bay that it's like it wasn't even a thing for them. They were like, yes, like you made the song that's perfect for us and for our energy and for this series, and obviously you're the artist, we're going to put you on the screen, and I'll admit I've worked with some other companies that are kind of like they thinking twice about that, because I'm a black dude, I got dreads,
right.
I'm the real me, and I love it, and we've made it so normal here that it's nothing. And it's just been great, man. The fans have embraced me, and I embrace them, obviously. And I just love everything that we're doing here, even just outside of what's happening on the ice. It's so big, man. It's so much bigger than even just the cup, you know?
Yeah, man, I love hearing you passionately speak about that. So.
I love it, man. This is it means a lot to me, you know, in my career, man. And let's just be real about it, man. This is, you know, in my career, it's been a thing, but here it hasn't been a thing. It's the thing about it here has been, let's break the walls down. Let's make greatness happen, you know, and I love it, man.
Can we talk about kind of the track that you've taken your career in? Because to me, it's not so much like, hey, I'm trying to get like all these songs on the radio. I think I was in the radio business for a long time. Like, you know, a very small percentage of people make it. You've got like, hey, I got these anthems. Yeah. I'm going to companies. I'm going to teams. Like, when did you and I know you did video games and stuff. Did they kind of figure out the path for you, or did you go, hey, you know what? I saw the way this might work, and I'm going to keep going down that road? Really,
it was my first placement was a Samuel L. Jackson movie back in 2010, and it was a movie trailer. And I didn't even really know what was happening. I was just making a song. I was just saying yes. You know, I was being available to opportunity. Somebody wanted to collaborate, and I was being open-minded. We made the song, and I'm watching WWE one night with my buddies, and I think it was like SummerSlam or something like that. We're just watching it, and I hear my voice come out of the TV, and I was like, yeah, this is what I do, you know. Just because my music, the vibe of my music, and really who I am as a person, as you can see, it's like, you know, I'm really about just being motivational and making affirmations through my music. I make the music that I feel like I need, and it lends itself very well to movies, television. It has that epic size that, you know, club hip hop or like radio hip hop, that is still great. I love it, but it can kind of be kind of cool and laid back and just like vibey. The music I make is colossal, epic, let's get it music, you know, and it's very vulnerable in that energy. So I chose my own path in the kind of music that I make, and I've been fortunate to just stay real with myself, and the people that I fit with, they found me, you know, and it's just been that synergetic and that organic, you know what I mean?
No, you definitely are going down the right path. Now, we saw you, this is where I think I met you for the first time. Lightning won the Stanley Cup last year. Yeah. There's a party going on. It's this restaurant up here, Fire Sticks. I don't know what's going on. It turns into a club. Woo! We see you all of a sudden, okay, Vo's the big star in the room until Bret Michaels shows up all of a sudden. Did you go up? Did you talk to Bret Michaels?
I wish. That's a picture that I wish I could have got.
You didn't get that? I
didn't get that. Did you get that?
I got that. I had to. He was leaving, and we were just like, we got to get this.
Oh, what a legend, man.
Yeah, I didn't know if you had, like, you met with him and you did a collaboration with Bret Michaels.
No, that would be sick, though. That would be crazy.
Isn't it weird, though, just to look around a room I don't know, and I don't know if you ran into anybody funny in Milwaukee, but it's like, even as Lightning fans, we go, Bret Michaels? Like, this, how did this happen?
Oh, you know who came up to me? I was walking out of I was going to, because I just got done performing, and I was going to find my family, and I think they were on the 200s, and we just let out like the second period, I think, and you know, everybody's walking through the hallway, and
don't tell me it's Travolta.
No.
Okay, all right.
That would be sick though. Okay. But man, I'm walking, and dude, Tony Robbins sticks his hand out. He said, "Man, you did a great job up there, man. I like your music." And he kept it moving. Obviously, he was moving with a couple. Tony Robbins, and his hands are like this big, man, insane. Man, you know who I also got to meet is Titus.
Yeah, Titus
how dope is he, man?
Yeah, if
he's incredible.
You're not officially here unless you meet Titus. Like Titus, is there an ambassador to Tampa, or is that just the mayor?
Titus is a legend.
Yeah,
dude.
Titus is like, I mean, legend. I know he's a great wrestler, but I think he's got bigger things, and especially for the city of Tampa to embrace. So, dude, I saw, by the way, Bianca Belair following you on Instagram. Are you cool with her? Because she is my daughter's hero.
Oh, is she? Yeah, she's amazing.
She's
my hero.
Yeah, I mean, like, she's phenomenal as far as like a wrestler, her personality, like I love everything about her.
She's incredible.
Yeah. So have you met her, or you just know her through?
You know, I haven't had the opportunity to meet her in person yet, but a couple of years ago, I made the theme music for her WrestleMania walkout here in Tampa. Actually, that was 2 years ago. WrestleMania here in Tampa.
Yeah.
37, I think it was. This was before I started to even perform here at with the Lightning. But I made this song for her intro for her walkout. So, I got to send it to her, chop it up with her and tell her. And now, I make the theme music I made the theme music for WWE Raw now for the overall show now. But
is that you did? God, I got to start watching the intro to the show. For
Raw. Yeah. Monday Night Raw, WWE. This whole season, this whole year has been my song called Greatness is the theme song for WWE now. So. But yeah, it's just all this, it's a small world, man. Just synergy and just things. Dude,
you're in the coolest world. You're in the NBA world. You're in the video game world. You're in the wrestling world, man. I'm a grown man with a daughter, but still, that's cool. And you realize how cool that is. And I think, when that stops being cool, you'll probably realize that that's not for you anymore.
Right,
so,
yeah, absolutely, yeah.
All right, so just tell me, what's been going on lately? What do you have going on? I know that you're in town, right? But you're not, you live out in LA, right?
I live in LA, yeah.
Okay, so how long are you in town for?
Well, this time I'm here for Game 3 and Game 4, and then I think that this is going to be a sweep, and then I'll be back next round.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, we need you back next round for sure. So.
I'll be back next round. Okay. After this, I go to New York. I'm working with Viacom Network on a project, really, really dope project about diversity in film. So that's MTV, BET, CMT. It's going to be running on all those channels. What else do I?
You're doing it, Vo, man. I'm really proud of you, dude.
That's NBC Sports. Yeah, a lot of stuff, man.
That's just like, good Lord. You must have your agent and manager must be really happy. So.
Yeah, it's me. So yeah.
Yeah. So are you doing all this stuff yourself?
At this point in my career, I've been kind of in the movie, TV space and essentially the sports space musically for about 10 years. So it's at this point there's really no business to do. Everybody who knows me directly, and even if I had a manager, I'd rather talk to Friend Zone myself. I wouldn't call me and let's chat.
Okay.
More than send them to a manager or an agent.
You can talk money. I'm afraid of money. So.
Oh no, I'm not scared to talk about money.
Okay, I am. I always do everything for free. I'm like, okay, you guys don't have money, cool. I'm not a good negotiator.
Yeah. So the key to that is just be fair. Just know what the market value is for what you're doing. It's
$1 billion. Is my market. Yeah. That's the problem.
Yeah, it's never hard for me because I'm always fair.
Okay.
I know what it costs and everybody knows what it costs and I just charge that.
Okay, well guess what? Next deal I strike, whatever that is, you're gonna be my agent.
Yeah,
okay,
I got
so
you,
I'm gonna get you involved in these other deals.
$1 million a minute. I got you covered.
Hey, listen, when I saw the video that you did for Thunder and Lightning, and this is something I noticed because I get anxiety in the middle of the night. It looked like that was shot very, very late at night.
Some of them, yeah. Some of them we were actually shooting during the games.
Oh, okay.
So again, shout out to Lightning Vision here, who is like a phenomenal team. Everybody here, Darlene Sanchez, Tyler Flood, Nash. Oh man, I know I'm gonna miss people, but don't be mad at me.
That's a real music video, people. This isn't like they just took a couple of cameras and went out back with their phone. This is a real music video.
Yeah. Oh yeah, sick. So we went out and we shot just all the key areas around Tampa Bay, and it was John's vision and Steven's vision to have it inclusive and give for fans to look up at that video and say, oh yeah, I know where that's at. I know where that's at. And it was so genius, man. It took us about a week, but we got to all of those locations, Clearwater Beach, we went to the pier in St. Pete. Man, we went everywhere, and we just shot like every night, just grinded it out, and I love what we came up with.
No, it looks good. Hit me up next. I'm the mayor of St. Petersburg, okay? So somebody come on, get me in the mix here. I got to come to Tampa for all these games.
Mayor.
Listen, hit me up. Vo, listen, man, this was great. I wrote some questions down, but who even needs those? I just love having a free-flowing conversation with you.
Thanks, brother.
Great energy. I'm so happy everything's going well for you, and you're a good luck charm, man. So let's keep it
I'll
going.
All right.
And I look forward to the next round when the Lightning have you performing 19 times a game.
Yeah, let's get it.
Thanks, Vo.
Thank you, bro. Thanks for having me, man. Appreciate it.